Hey guys, Hobbs here, back in the World of Warcraft. I'm showing you some of the highlights of my first day in the game. I'm in a delve, which I'm actually really liking this concept because I always did like the Torghast where you got some unique abilities. You'll see here I am a Tauren, which I actually got from a trinket during that leveling event. I'm also Spider-Man, as you can see as well. These are the abilities that I really enjoy, and they're adding some things like, that one gives you some fire, which, oops, I left that on for a sec. But this is a really neat boss, and look at this effect where it goes to fire and it takes away all the cobwebs on the floor and everything like that. Yeah, but the delves are neat. This one was a level 2 delve, and I got a pet at the end of it. I'll show you in a second where the map is for this pet. And look at the guy dancing in the background. But I was actually quite impressed with the dance moves these guys had. It was pretty funny. And the gold. I always like rooms with lots and lots of gold. So this is where you get that pet for those who want to go and make sure that they, if they miss this in their early travels, and I only did it at level tier 2. I'm at level 3 now, which is awesome. Oh, and speaking of leveling, there's my level 72, which we talked about yesterday. And I had a neat moment here. So I ran up these stairs. I really enjoyed this window. I enjoyed it so much I accidentally jumped out. But when I looked up, I saw that little logo thing, which reminded me of Banjo-Kazooie. So I ran back up. And at the time, I didn't know you could fly at this point because my macro that I usually use to summon a random favorite mount was only summoning random favorite ground mounts for some weird reason. So I got this like the old school way, and then I bubbled before I took some damage, and then I ended up getting in a little fight. Yeah, and then I just wanted to show you, like every once in a while when I'm cheering to say thank you to some of the people who have used their primes over on the stream, I can actually do it now using the different random guys that my trinket summons me into. They're actually different random ones from Northrend. Here, there's been a lot of setups coming back to World of Warcraft. I didn't know how to dismount because my dismount key was hidden between all my bars, and I didn't see it there. It's between number 6 and number 7. I find it later. My plan was just go to the end here and see if I accidentally died near the end. And luckily I found it before, but I still was curious that when I hit the wall, would I die or would I just dismount? And here we're going to find out. There we go, dismounted. So I was also concerned about all that loot that I was getting when I was AoVing these guys down as I was, fighting on the cart. And I'll tell you, cart fighting isn't as effective as non-cart fighting. Like you'll see here how much faster you can down a minion versus sitting on the cart. Yeah, the view is nice. And speaking of... not speaking of views, I thought another scene was coming up. We'll use that later. I have a question, though, for you guys, because I learned something from a viewer of mine who said that they had finished the quest mode, or not the quest mode, what's it called? The campaign. And I had always just kind of did the quests and packs on different islands and completed as I went. The quest campaign kind of got done as it went. But this person focused just on the quest, so you get to see the storyline, and the animations are so nice nowadays. Like, the facial expressions. This is coming from someone I've been playing since Warcraft 2, so I'm so impressed. And hey, there's my tier set in the background. You can see the one I got from that little mini campaign. There, now we can say, speaking of views, because I thought this scene was coming up next. Look at this beautiful view. I had another viewer mentioned about the mounts. So the last mentioned, he said, hey, we showed off a few of the different mounts. And this is one of my favorites. I only got it not too long ago. Mimiron's head. And you can see all the controls inside. But the view was amazing. Now, I wanted to end this video a little bit backwards. This is a spoiler alert moment. So if you haven't played the game yet, it's time to leave now. Nothing to see here. Spoiler alert. Now, if you have already seen it, hello. Thank you for being here. Oh, and thank you for those who left, but now they're gone, so I can't even say thank you. But regardless, it was a sad, reminded me of the tree. Yesterday I kind of joked about, you can always count on Hobbs being there, like going back to Dalaran. I was hoping some people would get it. But it definitely was a very emotional moment. I slowed this down because I really liked that effect, the way they did it. I wanted to say thank you all for being here. And here's that major, major spoiler. If you haven't left yet, leave now. And for those who are enjoying the show, thank you. And drop by the stream. I'll see you over there over twitch.tv/wowhobbs. Take care, everybody.